Hello everyone, I'm Awful here. I finally get some time to make another build video. I've not done it for a while now, really for a couple of months. This because I've been very busy in real life, and also because I spent a lot of time decorating my house, and also because really this build did not need any major updating with the Murkmire patch. Some people have asked me in the comments, is it still viable for Murkmire? Let me tell you, not only it is still viable, but it's even stronger in Murkmire. I do believe that with this patch, Magicka Templars are at the top of the food chain in Cyrodiil, and I'm gonna show you why in a moment. Now, because I'm on a break now, I've got some time to make a few videos. This is gonna be the first of three. I aim to release a build video for my Magicka Dragonite and also a Stamina Sorcerer, and as per usual you can expect my builds to be well balanced, okay, so offering not only high damage but tankiness and great sustain. And this is true for my Conqueror build here, my Magicka Templar, but it's also true for the other two builds. And I always aim to create builds with gear that it is not only easily accessible, but it's cheap and it will not get easily nerfed. So once you've put all your gear together, you can gold it out, knowing that your build is going to be extremely effective across patches, like I'm gonna show you with this build in a moment. So yes, Murkmire has effectively made this build a lot stronger. If you want to see a more in-depth description, a more in-depth analysis of the build, I'm gonna ask you to really watch the previous build video. I'm still using the same gear. I'm still using Shackle Breaker and Rattle Cage, and I'm gonna leave a link to the previous build video in the description. But let me just go through the reasons why Murkmire has made this build a lot stronger. Now, with regards to tankiness, channel focus has been changed, and not only do you get major resolve and major ward for 20 seconds even after you leave the circle, as well as 240 Magicka recovery every second, which basically translates to 480 Magicka recovery in your stat sheet. But standing within the rune increases physical resistance and spell resistance by 50%. This means that I get 31k spell resistance and 26, almost 27k physical resistance. I'm actually keen on having my spell resistance higher than my physical resistance, since I am a vampire and I do take more damage from flame damage abilities. So yeah, thanks to Murkmire, we are more tanky, okay, through that nice tweak to channel focus. But then there are also some passives. In the AEDRIC spear, we come across this passive, Spear Wall. Gain minor protection for 3 seconds, reducing damage taken by 8%. Now, because this procs every time we activate an AEDRIC spear ability, and our spammable Puncturing Sweep is an AEDRIC spear ability, we basically have this up all the time. Every time we're in combat, every time we're aggressive, and I am very aggressive, my playstyle is very aggressive anyway, I can enjoy minor protection, which is amazing. Finally, Magicka Templars are able, well, heavy Magicka Templars are able to be aggressive and defensive at the same time, which is really great. Then another nice change to one of our passives is Illuminate. Casting a Dawn's Wrath ability grants minor sorcery to you and your group for 20 seconds, increasing your spell damage by 10%. Now, major sorcery, we've got it up all the time through Rattle Cage, and that's 20% bonus to your spell damage. Minor sorcery is a separate buff that stacks on top of your major sorcery, giving you a total of 30% increase to your spell damage. It lasts for such a long time, 20 seconds. Every time we cast one of these skills, either reflective light or purifying light or total dark, radiant oppression. So basically it's up all the time, and that really brings our spell damage up by quite a lot. Let me just show you. 4,360 spell damage with a max Magicka of almost 35k. So this change is really amazing. It's the reason why it makes us so strong, so tanky. Our spell critical goes up as well to almost 30%, which is absolutely amazing. Crit resist just over 3k, so very, very healthy. A Magicka recovery again to that number when we are fully buffed to that number, to that 1500. You want to add 600 from your elemental drain, Magicka Steel passive, and also, as I said earlier, you want to add 480 from the skill channels focus. So yeah, as I said, my build is exactly the same. Another minor tweak, I've got Shackle Breaker and Rattle Cage again, but one minor tweak I have done is to change my offhand sword's trait from infused to sharpened, and this because now everything can suffer from penetration, even Magicka shields, which previously they couldn't. And so now sharpened, it's a trait that works in every situation and against every enemy. So still got Nernhund now sharpened on my back bar. I've got power to better my heals. Still use a damage, health, poison. You can use whatever you want there. Still using Scoria. I'm not moving away from this set. It's just amazing. It procs on cooldown and gives you a bit of burst as well. It's fantastic. Then Rattle Cage. I've not golded it out just yet because it's still super expensive. Spell damage on all my jewelry and impenetrable on all my armor pieces. With regards to my consumables, I still use Essence of Immovability as my main one, not only because it makes me immune to knockback and disabling effects for over 10 seconds, but it also helps me pull out of stealth those sneaky night blades. I still use tripods for when I'm rezzed and I need to max out my all my stats. Really, I just pop one of these, and then I also use the Essence of Invisibility when the battle gets tough. Still use Witch Mother's Potent Brew. What else? I am still a vampire. I love it because of its undeath passive. Still use the boon, the Apprentice, for an increased bonus to my spell damage. And what else? Let me think. What else I have changed? Should be pretty much it. With regards to skills, oh yeah, there is only a minor change. The front bar is exactly the same. Reflective Light, Purifying Light, Toppling Charge. I still can play without a gap closer. Puncturing Sweep, Radiant Oppression, Crescent Sweep. That's another skill I forgot to mention. Crescent Sweep has really been buffed this time. It's basically become our Magicka version of Dawnbreaker, apart from the fact that it doesn't stun, which is which is a bummer because I really love the fact that Don't Break It can stun, but nonetheless, very bursty, very bursty. Now we can be bursty with Magicka Templars, which is absolutely amazing. Then on the back bar, I kind of stopped using Mist Form. This is the flex spot. I've given up that in favor of Total Dark, which helps a lot, particularly in 1vx situations. But if you want, you can still use Mist Form to move about and get that speed bonus as well. My champion points, they're more or less the same. 51 into Warlord, 1 into Siphoner. This only because the game reads it as an extra dot. So whenever someone purifies your damage, you will have to purify this one as well. So that's just a little trick there for you. 43 into Mooncalf, 75 into Arcanist, 16 into Tenacity, 18 into Tumbling, 66 into Shadow Ward, 37 into Earthborn, 56 Elemental Expert, 53 Spell Erosion. Fear points here, 37 into Shattering Blows, since we do already more damage to them, 26 into Master at Arms, 61 into Thaumaturgy, since a lot of our damage comes from dots. If you wanted, you could take some points off from here and balance it out with Master at Arms. Okay. And then 51 into Ironclad, 43 into Spell Shield, 51 into Resistance, 49 Hardy, and 56 Elemental Defender, and 20 points into Heavy Armor Focus. Right, so this is my Conqueror build for you. Really tanky, really survivable, really, yeah, just an amazing build. This is my masterpiece, and I really encourage you all to try it out and let me know what you think. Thank you so much for following the channel, and I'll see you later. Bye.